This is part 7 of my gag-worthy how to get away with murder moments. Number 7, Hannah Keating arrives. After her brother Sam dies, Hannah Keating, played by the incredibly talented Marcia Gay Harden, arrives. So, Christmas break has just wrapped, and Annalise comes back home after telling everyone she went to go visit her mother, when really, she was just staying at a hotel in Philly, drinking her sorrows away. When she gets home, she's greeted by Bonnie, who informs her that Hannah is there. Well, actually, Annalise just pulls up and says, "Where's she at?" She was already informed by Connor that Hannah has arrived. Hannah is searching for her brother Sam, and she wants answers. Hannah grew up in the Keating residence along with her brother and their parents, so she knows the neighbors as well as the whole area. Hannah insists that Sam is missing, while Annalise insists that he fled because he killed Lila and don't want to go to jail for it.
Tell me, if you're concerned about him,
Of course.
then why leave? When a person goes missing...
Fled, you mean?
Either way, you don't leave, you stay. You put up posters, but you stay so that you're there when they come back.
He's not coming back.
How do you know that?
He killed a girl. He doesn't want to go to jail.
Hannah says that Sam was with her the day after Lila went missing and he seemed happy and perfectly normal. Completely unlike a suspect who just murdered a person. Annalise presents Hannah with files of evidence that proves that Sam is guilty. But girl, Hannah speaks with detectives and even has Bonnie suspicious, who at the time was not informed that it was the kids who killed Sam. Hannah meets the kids, who are a nervous wreck. She follows Annalise back to Nate's apartment, goes through Annalise's evidence that she gave to her. She believes that she's disproved it, all of it. Girl, Hannah had her foot on everybody's necks. She wanted the smoke. So much to the point that even Frank offered to handle her. Annalise decides to have dinner with Hannah to inform her that she did try to help Sam. She tried to cover up for him, which we did see. She risked being disbarred just to protect him, even though he didn't deserve it. She did illegal activity for him, got the wallpaper changed. She did her best. Now, hearing this from Annalise did cause Hannah to calm down a bit. You could tell she began to trust Annalise at this point. But this kumbaya moment did not last long, because soon after, news breaks that Sam is in fact dead and his remains have been found. The police arrive to the Keating residence to inform Annalise of the news, even though we know that she know already. Which is why the kids should have listened to her and they should have burned the body, but they didn't listen. This was news to Hannah, however. And after hearing this news from the cops, Hannah freaks the fuck out and goes into full-on Karen mode, demanding that the cops arrest Annalise because it was her who did it.
She killed my brother!
They couldn't arrest Annalise because they didn't have anything on her. Hannah agrees to testify against Annalise in court and demands a warrant in order for the house to be searched. Annalise sends Bonnie on her behalf to challenge the warrant, but Hannah completely destroys Bonnie in court. At this point, the cops have the warrant to search the house, and that's exactly what they do. They search the house intensely, which that scene still gets me on edge every time I rewatch, because I'm like, they gonna find something. During the search, the kids are waiting outside, nervous as hell. Hannah pulls up next to them, interrogating them, asking them questions about Annalise, until Annalise pulls up and drags Hannah for filth, implying incest between Hannah and Sam.
It's my legal right to stand here on this sidewalk. Plus, I want to be here when they drag you out of my house in handcuffs.
It's what you always wanted. You can never stand the idea of Sam's mistress living in Mommy and Daddy's precious house.
Oh, mistress. Is that still how you see yourself, Annalise?
Better than the sister obsessing her entire life over her brother. How's the saying go? Incestuous best, put your brother to the test.
Investigators did not end up finding anything in the house because we learned that Annalise scrubbed the shit out of the floors. They did notice that the scales fell off of the statue, but Bonnie just took the scales and put it back onto the statue. Annalise then framed Nate to get the heat off of her and the kids, and that was enough to get Hannah off her back, and I'm glad because Hannah was all over the place and she would not let up. Hannah Keating was a full-on gag-worthy moment.